No entry sign. Prohibits entry for all vehicles in the indicated direction. Stop sign. Requires drivers to come to a complete halt before proceeding. Give way sign. Instructs drivers to yield to other vehicles, especially those coming from the right. One-way traffic sign indicates that traffic flows only in one specified direction. Cycles prohibited sign. Restricts cyclists from entering or using this road. Pedestrians prohibited sign. Forbids pedestrian access to the designated area. Height limit sign. Restricts vehicles that exceed a specific height from passing under structures. Load limit sign. Restricts vehicles carrying loads beyond a specific weight. Length limit sign. Prohibits vehicles longer than a specified limit from entering. Width limit sign. Prohibits vehicles wider than a specified limit from entering. Left turn prohibited sign. Prohibits left turns on this road section. Speed limit sign. Specifies the maximum speed allowed for vehicles on this road. Turn right sign. Instructs drivers to turn right. Straight ahead prohibited sign. Restricts drivers from going straight ahead on this road. Priority for oncoming vehicles sign. Instructs drivers to give way to oncoming traffic. No vehicles in both directions sign. Prohibits entry for vehicles in both directions. Trucks prohibited sign. Prohibits trucks or heavy vehicles from entering the restricted area. Keep left sign. Instructs vehicles to stay to the left. Turn right ahead sign. Directs drivers to make a right turn ahead. Turn left ahead sign. Indicates a mandatory left turn ahead. Ahead or turn right sign. Instructs drivers to proceed straight or turn right. Ahead or turn left sign. Requires drivers to proceed ahead or turn left. Turn left sign. Requires drivers to turn left at the designated point. Horns prohibited sign. Restricts the use of horns to reduce noise in the area. Restriction end sign. Indicates the end of previously imposed restrictions. No parking sign. Prohibits vehicles from parking in the designated area. No stopping or standing sign. Forbids stopping or standing in this section of the road. Ahead sign. Directs drivers to continue straight ahead only. Right turn prohibited sign. Restricts right turns for vehicles. Overtaking prohibited sign. Forbids overtaking other vehicles on this section of the road. Cycle track sign. Indicates a lane reserved exclusively for cyclists. Sound horn sign. Instructs driver to sound their horn in specific areas where necessary for safety. Minimum speed sign. Sets a minimum speed that vehicles must maintain on this section of road. Curve to left sign. Warns of a left-hand curve ahead. Curve to right sign. Warns of a right-hand curve ahead. Right-hand pin bend sign. Indicates a sharp right-hand turn. Left-hand pin bend sign. Indicates a sharp left-hand turn. Double curve, first to right sign. Warns of two curves ahead, the first bending to the right. Double curve, first to left sign. Alerts of two curves ahead, with the first to the left. Dangerous curves ahead sign. Warns of multiple sharp curves on the road ahead. Degree loop sign. Indicates a winding road or loop, often found in mountainous areas. Side road to right sign. Warns of a side road joining from the right. Side road to left sign. Indicates a side road joining from the left. Y junction to left sign. Warns of a Y junction with a road joining from the left. Y junction to right sign. Alerts drivers of a Y junction with a road joining from the right. Y junction sign indicates a Y junction ahead with roads converging. Intersection sign warns of an intersection or crossroads ahead. Roundabout sign indicates a roundabout or circular intersection. Traffic light sign alerts drivers to a traffic light-controlled intersection ahead. T-junction sign indicate that drivers must turn left or right as there is no road to continue ahead. T-junction major road ahead sign indicates that a driver is approaching a T intersection where they must turn left or right, and that the road ahead is a major road with heavy traffic. Major road ahead sign warns that a major road is intersecting the route ahead. Staggered junction sign indicates that a road has left and right turns with a short distance between them. Merging traffic from right sign alerts drivers of traffic merging from the right. Merging traffic from left sign warns of traffic merging from the left. Road narrows sign indicates that the road ahead will narrow and drivers should be prepared to slow down and merge if necessary. Road widens sign indicates that the road will be wider after the sign and drivers should adjust their traffic flow accordingly. Narrow bridge sign warns of a narrow bridge where vehicles should pass with caution. Steep ascent sign indicates a steep upward slope. Steep descent sign warns of a steep downward slope ahead. Road narrows on left side sign alerts drivers that the left side of the road narrows. Road narrows on right side sign informs drivers that the right side of the road narrows. Start of dual carriageway sign indicates the beginning of a dual carriageway. End of dual carriageway sign marks the end of a dual carriageway. Gap and median sign indicates that there is a road crossing ahead and drivers should slow down and proceed with caution. Pedestrian crossing sign indicates a designated pedestrian crossing area. Children sign alerts drivers to the presence of children, especially near schools. Built-up area sign informs drivers of a built-up or residential area. Two-way traffic sign alerts drivers that the road has traffic moving in both directions. Two-way traffic on crossroad ahead warning sign warns of two-way traffic on an intersecting road ahead. Roadwork sign warns of ongoing road construction or maintenance work. Danger warning sign indicates a hazardous or dangerous area ahead. Deaf persons likely on road ahead sign alerts drivers of the possibility of encountering deaf persons in the area. Blind persons likely on road ahead sign warns of blind persons who may be crossing or present near the road. Cycle crossing sign alerts drivers to a bicycle crossing. Cyclist sign indicates the presence of cyclists or a cycling lane. Dip sign warns of a dip or depression in the road. Bump sign alerts drivers to a speed bump or raised portion in the road. Rumble strip sign warns of rumble strips ahead, often used to alert or slow down traffic. Rough road sign indicates an uneven or rough road surface ahead. Soft verges sign warns that the road edges are soft and may be unstable. Loose gravel sign alerts drivers of loose gravel that may affect vehicle control. Slippery road sign warns that the road may be slippery, often due to rain or ice. Ice sign indicates the likelihood of icy conditions on the road. Movable bridge sign warns of a movable or lifting bridge ahead. Overhead cables sign cautions drivers of low overhead cables that may affect taller vehicles. Quayside or riverbank sign. Alerts drivers of proximity to a quayside or riverbank. Barrier sign. Warns of barriers ahead, often near toll booths or checkpoints. Crosswind sign indicates the potential for strong crosswinds affecting driving stability. Tunnel sign. Warns of a tunnel section ahead. Ferry sign. Indicates a ferry crossing or boarding point ahead. Tramway sign. Warns of the presence of tramways or tracks on the road. Falling rocks sign. Alerts drivers to possible falling rocks, often in mountainous areas. Animals sign. Warns of domesticated animals that may be present on the road. Wild animals sign. Indicates the likelihood of wild animals crossing or near the road. Traffic cues sign. Warns of likely or frequent traffic congestion in the area. Low-flying aircraft sign. Alerts drivers to the presence of low-flying aircraft, especially near airports. Level crossing without barriers ahead sign. Warns of a level railway crossing without barriers. Level crossing with barriers ahead sign. Indicates a level crossing with barriers ahead. Restaurant sign. Provides information on nearby restaurant services. Light refreshment sign. Informs drivers of available light refreshments. Hotel or motel sign. Indicates nearby hotel or motel accommodations. First aid station sign. Marks the location of a nearby first aid station. Toilet sign. Alerts to the presence of a public restroom facility. Petrol station sign. Indicates the availability of fuel or petrol station. Park and ride sign. Designates an area for parking and connecting with public transport. Telephone sign. Informs drivers of nearby public telephone services. Flood gauge sign. Provides a measurement for water depth in flood-prone areas. Object hazard to left sign. Alerts drivers of an obstacle or hazard on the left. Object hazard to right sign. Warns of an obstacle or hazard on the right. Tongas prohibited sign. Restricts entry for tongas, horse-drawn carriages. Bullock carts prohibited sign. Prohibits entry of bullock carts in the area. Hand carts prohibited sign. Restricts access for hand carts on this road. Bullock carts and hand carts prohibited sign. Prohibits entry of both bullock carts and hand carts. All motor vehicles prohibited sign. Forbids entry for all types of motorized vehicles. Axle load limit sign. Limits vehicles exceeding the maximum axle load from entry. Two-way hazard marker sign. Alerts to a two-way hazard, usually on narrow roads. Chevron sign. Indicates a sharp curve in the road, requiring caution. Double chevron sign. Marks a curve or double curve for drivers to navigate safely. Triple chevron sign. Warns of a sequence of curves or bends in the road. That's a wrap on Indian traffic road signs. We hope this video helped you understand the signs and their meanings better. Let us know in the comments which signs you found most useful. Don't forget to subscribe for more informative videos on road safety and driving tips. Thanks for watching, and drive safely.